why she friend zone you after the date, and what it actually means. A lot of men leave a date thinking it went great, only to hear something like, "You're a really good guy. I think we should just be friends. I didn't feel a connection." I know you'll find someone amazing. And for some men, that rejection hits hard because it's confusing. She laughed, she hugged you, and in some cases stayed way longer than what you all agreed upon. You even had a great conversation. So what happened? Well, sometimes nothing bad happened at all. A woman can enjoy your company, respect you, enjoy your personality, even think you're a good man, and still not feel any romantic chemistry with you at all. And that's fine. That's dating. Attraction isn't a reward system, guys. Dating isn't a reward system. You can do almost everything right, and she still may not feel any romantic interest in you at all. Now, that doesn't automatically mean you failed, but a lot of men treat dating like a performance checklist. You can have a stable career, plan out the whole date, made reservations, opened her door, be respectful, learn how to say Pinot Noir. Hell, you can show up on a white horse, but I'll say it again, attraction isn't a reward system. Human connection is emotional. Sometimes the chemistry is there, sometimes it isn't. And honestly, women deal with this too, even though it's far less often. There are plenty of women who meet good men, and simply, these men just don't connect with them emotionally either. Now, some men accidentally create friendly energy. And with that being said, there are also situations where men unintentionally remove all romantic tension completely, especially when they become overly cautious and too focused on not offending the woman. So instead of the guy feeling confident, carefree, playful, flirty, and emotionally and physically present, he's nervous about messing it up. And the interaction becomes too formal, too safe, too approval-seeking. The man spends the entire day trying not to mess it up, instead of relaxing and enjoying the moment and actually connecting. You know, the whole damn point why you're there in the first place. Sometimes a woman can feel when a man is walking on eggshells, because it becomes an interviewing process, looking for validation instead of simply being himself and enjoying her presence. And the irony of it is the more a man suppresses his personality trying to be perfect, the more invisible he becomes. Because you play it safe, like every other guy. And you guys that are doing this need to be more comfortable enough to express yourself honestly, without constantly monitoring whether she approves of every little thing. In other words, you gotta be willing to mess it up. Rejection can make the inexperienced guy spiral emotionally, especially men that haven't experienced it numerous times, because they don't just feel disappointed, oftentimes they feel embarrassed. Being friend zoned doesn't mean you're weak or unattractive or less of a man. That mindset destroys confidence. Guys, listen, not every woman rejecting you means you're inadequate. Sometimes timing is off. Chemistry isn't there. Lifestyles don't align. Personalities don't click. Attraction levels are mismatched. That's just part of dating. Emotionally mature men understand rejection without turning it into resentment. And they don't also beg for another chance after someone already gave them an answer. That's where self-respect matters. One of the worst things to do afterwards, or at least one of the biggest mistakes men can make after getting friend zoned, is trying to negotiate attraction or give her boyfriend qualities without nothing in return. Long emotional texts trying to prove they'd be a good boyfriend, or sending her funny memes in her DMs, giving her emotional support when she's feeling down, staying around hoping she'll change her mind. All that usually does is prolong emotionally suffering on your end. And sometimes men place themselves in painful situations where they're giving emotional energy to a woman who already told them she doesn't see them romantically. Now they're secretly hoping friendship becomes a relationship later on, and that's not a genuine friendship. That's self-inflicted emotional limbo. And yes, I do mean self-inflicted. The friend zone isn't a prison, it's a waiting room. Have enough self-respect to get up and leave. Now, if you generally want friendship and can emotionally handle it, okay, fine. But you'll need to establish boundaries with yourself. But if you know you're staying around hoping she'll eventually choose you romantically, bro, have enough self-respect to leave. That friend zone is full already. Now, what you should do instead, if a woman friend zone you after the date, one of the healthiest things you can do is accept it with grace, dignity, and move forward. No anger, no bitterness, no dramatic speeches, just emotional composure. Oh, I understand. I appreciate your honesty. Who'll be fine what you're looking for. That's it. That level of calmness says a lot about a man. Then refocus your attention back onto your life, your fitness, your purpose, your finances, your friendships, your goals, your own emotional stability, and what makes you happy. Because dating should complement your life, not become a goal in your life. And the truth is, a lot of men become more attractive over time when they stop chasing validation and start building a life they're genuinely proud of. Not for women, but for themselves. Being friend zoned after a date doesn't automatically mean you're unattractive or that you failed. It usually means one simple thing: the connection wasn't mutual. That's all. And once you stop viewing rejection as humiliating, dating becomes a lot less emotionally exhausting. Because confidence isn't pretending rejection doesn't hurt. Confidence is being able to handle disappointment without losing your self-respect, your emotional control, or your direction in life.